bit more success than both matches we saw on Vosh, I believe. Oh, Vosh and Ain it was.
So we are about to go live. Yeah, I do agree with you, Trace. I mean, Bacardi is kind of similar to Ain. It is a very frag-heavy map. And not only that, you know, on a map like Bacardi, which is very long range, you might see guys like Emperor and Tom really come alive. I mean, we saw Jackie with a 90 kill performance yesterday, so maybe we'll see something similar.
And in 3 seconds, we are starting with the one pump versus PdB. First match of the day on Bacardi. Let's see how they are going to advance this first attack. Let's zoom in a little bit.
So PdB does have the first attack, and they're sending most of their players to the right side. Only one guy going to the left side. Maybe later on they'll commit to a split push, but for now, they remain on that one side. And one pump pretty much split evenly among the two flanks. You'll notice on this map that players tend not to play in the middle as much, as it's not really as necessary.
This time, Dig the Head takes the plane position right here to counter the crossfire from the far left. I think that's a very powerful position, but he decided to push ahead a little bit too fast, and he gets punished for it. Most of the kills actually going in favor of one pump right now, with PdB only having 2 kills against the already double digits for one pump. So PdB is having a very rough start in this Bacardi matchup.
Bit of a slow start for PdB. Gaining a little bit of ground, but Bacardi can be a bit of a slugfest, but nice start from Tom and Mando, and 3 kills apiece.
It feels like that PdB is just slowly creeping to forward and trying to respawn and then start fragging, just like we saw they were doing yesterday on Ain. And now those frags are starting to get in, especially from Dig the Head. The closer they get, the more they will start shooting, I guess. And
very reminiscent start to yesterday for PdB. Slow and steady. Mando defending this right side. He's going to encounter several players. He's not able to take any of them down. And they get closer and closer. Closer PdB gets, the more dangerous they are. But Mando with 2 kills. Can he get the third? Yes, he can.
Tom actually running in right now in the middle section of the trench, instantly going for the far right-hand side for the Antoni to attack it. And Tom Dig the Head, sorry, is in here, killing Emperor here, securing, I believe, the right-hand side. So PdB is firmly secured in the right-hand side right now.
Yeah, it was a nice hold on the right side for one pump, but PdB was able to get him on the far left side, and the cap should come in here, I think.
There they go. The first cap goes to PdB. In a very good, well, coordinated attack again. Just slowly creeping forward, and then all of a sudden a very aggressive push, taking this whole trench on the right side. La Fortune needs to kill a few people on the mid side now in order to prevent the counter push. And actually, Emperor gets completely reset, so he has to spawn in the far back trench already. That's very bad news for one pump, I believe.
Definitely not ideal, as it looks like one pump squad is in the back, and the other squad's getting pinched from 2 sides, and they do get taken down. So one pump really wiped out of this trench already. PdB looking very good right now.
It looks like the team play of PdB is again just very strong even in the starting. It looked a little bit sketchy in the beginning, but I feel like they just crushed one pump completely at the first 5 minutes of this match, and in a very surgical approach to this trench. Very well done by PdB, as we're looking for 3 minutes in order for one pump to do the same thing, creeping up to the edge of this no man's land and then pushing forward and retaking the trench. But each and every time one pump gets a little bit closer, they get destroyed by Dig the Head and Voyaner in this case, actually by the whole PdB team right now. So it's looking like one pump is actually having a really rough start in this matchup. Saying that, somebody is in the far right.
One player has made it in, and they are very close. And we're getting an opening kill there. Oh, if they spotted Frosty. They have it. Frosty's gonna stab a couple players. help his team secure this far right side. This could be an opening for one pump here as they spawn a couple players on the far right. And Mondo leader is gonna push towards middle, try to find some frags, but does get taken down by Dick, who's rotating to engage the threat now in that far right side. He's gonna get another kill on the Frosty. Can he get more? Gonna find this kill in the bunker, but does get taken down by Mondo leader. Nice kill there.
Well, everyone of PdB is actually focusing on the far right side for the central powers. Tom Grump is advancing on the left side for Antari, central powers, sorry. And it looks like he's actually overwhelming the left a little bit. In order, he was so close to actually getting in there and retaking, getting a foothold in this trench. Emperor and Mendo doing a
one kill on the banana, but then was quickly traded out. But one pump is starting to cap.
Everyone of the Antari side is now dead, and they are completely reset. They're spawning on the left side for the Antari, where Mendo is right now. But it looks like they are going to recap this trench.
Dick's pushing close on his far left side. He's got 2 kills.
Mendo lost the 1v1 he had on the far right side, and Emperor as well dies to Dig the Head, which is a problem.
And also, more importantly, Dick's able to get spawned, so now he's going to be able to push his squad towards the one pump positions. They're going to flank by Dick here.
Very good positional play by Dig the Head, actually securing the last kill, making sure they got reset completely again. And it looks like PdB retook this trench firmly, as Dig the Head trades with Emperor. To get the last kill out of the trench, and just like that, and the Antari is completely safe in this trench again.
There's no one there for one pump, so this
on the left side there's a big push by
in one player.
Fall back!
Frosty does get taken out by Dick. Dick having a very nice start to this game, clears the foothold, and now PdB is going to go on the attack.
One pump already one firm trench behind and looking to defend the second trench already. And this is looking grim for one pump. I think this is a very difficult part to come back from in Picardy already, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely an on-top-sided map, but still, yeah, once you get back here, this can be pretty hard. It is a difficult retake and a very difficult defense, so already a very bad start for one pump in this match. Dick leading the way so far of 19 kills, followed by Tom, who's at 14, and Mando at 12. Be already pretty close to this bunker position, trying to creep in there. A couple of players also opting to the other side, so PdB with a very nice split push here.
Yeah, you can see that they are waiting for each other.
Not really getting many frags, not really able to do much about the push right now.
You can see that they're actually waiting for each other to get in. Spartan actually securing the middle section right now, and then everyone starts pushing in. But sadly, all the kills are going in favor of one pump right now.
Good work by one pump there to clear that right side, but fortunately for them, PdB is on the other side, and Spartan's going to hold for the spawns, wait for his teammates to come in. But I do think one pump is aware.
No!
He does get one spawn.
Spartan needs to do very good in order to defend this trench right now.
Mando walked right by him. I don't know if Mando's aware he's there. He is. He does take him down finally.
All of the kills went in favor of one pump there, so you can actually see that when one pump has a lot of 1 versus 1s and straight head-to-heads, you can see the experience of one pump actually prevailing and securing all those straights and securing the trench in that way. And Picardy is because it's such a huge map, there's a lot more room that you can only meet 1 versus 1s in this trench, and I think one pump is in the advantage in that one sense. PdB knows this, and they're actually pushing up on the far right side now.
Mando is alone. He does get 2 kills. But I think it's just Dick there is going to have to hold for the spawn. I don't think Mando spotted him, or maybe he has. Not sure. He does spot him now and takes him down. Good kills there by Mando to defend that side of the trench. Still, the PdB spawns do come in, so they're still pressuring this far left side very, very heavily.
But all the kills are going in favor of One Pump. So One Pump is doing a very, very firm job after they warmed up a little bit in securing and defending this trench. Good stuff by One Pump. All the kills are going in favor of One Pump here.
One Pump's defense looking a little better, but there still is a minute left on the clock, and PdB is very close. And as we've seen, if PdB is close, you're not safe ever.
It does feel...
Dick and another player are going to push towards Tom. Tom's going to take him down, though.
The whole middle is empty right now, so PdB can actually run into the midsection right now.
And now PdB starts to get into the trench, just like that. They get those few opening kills, and all of a sudden they're in the trench. One Pump's pretty much wiped.
And they are taking this trench extremely fast, getting the second trench already. Extremely well pushed. Great push by PdB. I didn't expect this at all. One Pump was looking very secure, and all of a sudden the tables have turned. In a very quick capture by PdB. Well done.
That's what I was saying. So long as PdB is close to that trench, you're never safe, and they remain close. That's probably an error. Maybe the error by One Pump is allowing PdB to continually respawn and always maintain a presence near the trench. And once they get a couple opening kills, they push everybody, wipe One Pump and get the cap.
The Germans are very secure on the far right side now, and PdB knows this and actually launching a counter-attack in order to get them out of the trench again. Monoliter takes them down. They had a very important kill. Another one. I'm Banana. I'm a banana. So
You're a banana, Trace?
I am a banana, yeah, 100%. I'm yellow, normally. Anyway, when Monoliter gets taken out by Foyner, and One Pump is looking for the respawns, and then they will launch their counterattack. But they are slowly but surely retaking this trench.
And One Pump has gained a nice foothold on this side of the trench. PdB spawn's going to come in. Sheena is actually looking for a flank on the opposite end. See if she can get anything. We'll find Dick. Dick sees her first and gets the frag. Get killed by Dick.
All the kills are going in favor of
now
PdB. As well.
Looks like PdB is going to commence a retake attempt on this far right side.
But
several players pushing.
6 versus 3 right here, and it's going to be I am Banana again to take on 4 players, and he's actually getting 2. Very well done by Banana right there.
Yeah, it was a decent push by PdB, but unfortunately, by One Pump, for One Pump, they do get the spawns first, and PdB's going to get them second, which means that the trench is now One Pump's.
So what One Pump needs to do is, well, actually, if they defend this one successfully, they have 8 minutes. So this can go all the way. But it's going to be extremely hard for One Pump to win this game. I think they're already looking for only a draw or a loss right here. So
I think for One Pump, if they can come away with a tie in this half, they probably have to feel good about that. Because like I said, it is an Entente-sided map, so a draw as CP is not necessarily the worst thing. But they're definitely not close to that yet. They got a long way to go before that's a possibility. PdB, lots of spawns coming in for them on the far right side. They push towards this bunker position. Really many players in a position for One to do much about it. Emperor is there. He's going to find a couple kills. Clears out the... Oh, nice hip fire on the Symphony.
Emperor actually wrecking everyone right there. Shooting on the teammate instead of Banana right there, but that was a good performance by Emperor right there in order to, I believe, reset one of the squads, isn't it? Of the Ansari.
Yeah, that was a good individual effort there by Emperor. That looked like a very dangerous push coming in for PdB, but Emperor was able to get, I believe, 4 frags to really kind of shut that down. Still, 2.5 minutes on the clock, as we can see, so again, doesn't matter if One Pump can shut down the early pushes if they can't do anything about the later pushes that PdB has been so good at executing. PdB is opting to go towards this far right bunker again, with Dick leading the charge. I don't know if there's anybody there for One Pump to kind of respond to this. It doesn't look like there is, so Dick is going to get in unopposed, really. So is his teammate. One player rotating, might be Mando. It is Mando, he takes 1. But Dick is going for the flank.
They did actually spot the guys behind him. This could be huge. As
Mando's able to take him down there. Dick was because maybe a bit of a missed call there. Mando killed his teammate, but Dick still wasn't aware of the fact that he was there. Maybe communication there on the part of PdB.
I think they had the thought there was his teammates in there, but because he looked behind, he spotted the Germans and he didn't even shoot. So that was a funny arrow by Dick the Head right there. But
see Mando getting even more kills. He's been very effective so far in controlling whatever flank he's defending. Wherever Mando seems to be safe for one pump. But as I say, the Spartan has got in on the far left of his team. Oh, he misses the shot and gets taken down by Luke House.
Mando actually, all the kills are going in favor of one pump right now. This is huge. What they, I think PdB has one more chance in order to well, coordinate another attack and then run in. But 1 minute is really close on Picardy, and all the kills keep going in favor of one pump right now.
And now down to a minute left. Yeah, I agree. Really, one more chance for PdB on this attack.
Dick the Head actually leading the charge right now on the far right, trying to get in. He needs to get this kill, but he misses a shot on Sheena. Very good defense by Sheena right there, and I think the attack is already over before it actually got started.
They are still very close though. So one last gas maybe for PdB is they pretty much have all of their players. Nice airplane bomb there from Tom. One player for PdB is going to get in. I don't think it's been spotted by one pump. Probably not aware of the fact that PdB has one player in. Fionair is in. He's actually pushing. This might be a questionable play. He spawns one teammate, gets another kill on the Monoliter. Can he get the third? Yes, he can on the Sheena. Continues to push. Does eventually get taken down by Frosty.
La Fortune and a teammate of him are both in on the far right side, holding the foothold right now. Very important. They need 4 more kills in order to get more time in this attack phase. So this is actually great stuff by PdB in the last moments of this attack phase.
Perhaps importantly, more spawns come in for PdB, so there's now 4 players occupying this position. And to your point, they only need 2 more kills now. 1 more kill.
Big push by one pump, and everything is resting on the shoulders of La Fortune right now, killing 2 people on the far right side, 3 people. There you go. Very important defense by La Fortune, actually able to spawn in his squad mates right there. Starting the recap of this trench, very well done, and the last kills came in, so the attack phase actually got prolonged a little bit. So they have 30 seconds more wiggle room, and more importantly, 30 seconds less for one pump to attack their trench to make this an equal one. So PdB is far ahead right now. Good stuff.
One pump.
What's up?
My game has crashed, so it's all on you right now, Trace.
All right, there we go. Well, Tom Gump is stabbing everyone in the trench right now. As one pump needs to capture this trench as fast as they can. They need to clear this foothold as soon as they can. Every second they lose right now, they lose in their attack phase to retake and equalize this. So the pressure is on one pump right now to clear the foothold. They know... Actually, I don't know where the foothold is right now.
Retreat!
As Emperor killed Dick the Head, he was hidden somewhere. And now one pump is able to start a counter-offensive. And they are looking to retake this trench. And the pressure is on them to equalize this map. But they actually do have a full attack phase in order to equalize this. And if they get 30 kills, they can actually prolong it. So time is it shouldn't be the issue right now. They just need to get into this trench and keep the foothold. And make sure they don't, well, all die constantly. Let's see how they are going to approach this trench. It's actually a split push, far left and far right. Every one of their squads has been spawned, so we can expect a very big push right now. So Grump already in the middle section of this trench, getting 1 kill. Needs to get more kills in order to successfully get in. La Fortune actually doing his best to defend everything against the Germans. And it looks like PdB is actually...
Some nice kills there by La Fortune to help deny that push there on the far right side for one pump. But Sheena is still there, so she should be able to get the spawns. And more importantly, perhaps, One Pump has entered into the other side of the trench. Monoliter, Mando, Emperor, and that squad have made it in. Tom's also pushing the middle area.
This could actually be the beginning of the retake from One Pump, as the Germans look like they have both squads firmly securing the left side for Central Powers. And actually only 3 people for Antalya in there right now. Actually, one squad has been reset, so this could be the retake for the Central Powers right now.
PdB spawns are coming in, but they're not in the best of positions, and the cap is going to come in for One Pump. So this is a tie game with 5 minutes left. We're trying to find the kill onto the player over here.
Banana is waiting for his squad mates to spawn in, and when they do spawn in, we are looking for him to push forward, recapture this right-hand side of One Pump. They need to get a few more kills in order to easily run in here. I feel like it's a very precarious positioning right now. They can easily get pushed out, but actually they do secure a few kills on the left side, making it so that the rest of the squad could easily rogue in.
And very reminiscent of the initial attack here for PdB. They've got their players in this far right side, and they actually commence the capture, but Sheena has made it in. Can she get the second kill? Misses the shot. Is able to take down Banana. 2 big kills there.
On the other side of the trench, PdB was actually able, Dick the Head's squad, to run in to the trench. And they're looking to secure this far left side right now. But Dick the Head gets taken out before he can take this kill. Which is, well, he should have gotten this kill. Sorry.
And there with a nice jump shot on the field there. So I think it might just be a fortune left here for PdB on the side, or maybe he got killed. Yeah, it does look like he got killed, so now it is just clean wipe for One Pump. 3 minutes on the clock, and PdB nowhere near the trench right now. They are committing most of their players to this far right side push, it looks like.
This means that PdB has 1 or 2 more attacks in this attack phase to retake the foothold at least. But it's looking actually very plausible for One Pump to actually take this back all the way from 2 trenches behind, or 1 trench behind, to equalize this. Very good stuff by One Pump. And PdB needs to step up in order to... they can still easily win this. They can still win this.
PdB definitely not out of this yet as they push towards the middle and the far right side. The kills are mostly going the way of One Pump, but as we said, that doesn't necessarily mean much if the spawns come in. A nice shot from Emperor on the last fortune. Still, PdB is extremely close, and we can see that there's really no one over here for One Pump, so PdB should be able to get in to the far right side. Maybe they've also got a player in middle. Soren takes the kill, but he's going to run away, knowing that he wants to secure this side for his team. With only 2.5 minutes left, if One Pump can maybe just play passively, give up a side, but hold in the other side of the trench, that would be ideal. But I say that, and the PdB push is coming in on the opposite flank. Dick the Head and Last Fortune getting a couple kills. They have
actually successfully
secured. Yeah, they've secured the opposite end, and they have the right side as well. Tom's going to try to do something about this over here. He gets 1 kill, gets 2 kills. Can he find the third? Lukehouse finds the third kill, and now there's only 1 player, so really nice work by Lukehouse and Tom on the side of the trench. And that's going to do it. Really nice work from them to clear it out.
Very well.
Now it's just Banana. Banana's the only player left in the trench for PdB.
Very well individual performance there by Tom Gromp, actually retaking this trench. Banana gets taken out as well, so there's nobody in this trench right now for PdB, but only 30 seconds remaining in this attack phase. So they might squeeze 1 more attack phase out of 1 more attack out of this. But it looks like One Pump did enough to equalize this series, this half right now.
I think that's going to do it with 15 seconds. If I'm PdB, I'm just going to sit back and make sure that I don't lose my trench with a minute left. I mean, that's highly unlikely, but if they were to commit their players to the no man's land and possibly die, and One Pump goes fast enough, it would be possible, but looks like PdB is setting up for the defense. So a minute left on the clock. For the first time in this game, One Pump actually going on an attack of their own against PdB's line, but probably not going to be able to get the cap in only 60 seconds.
This
so
is a really
should
good...
end in a 2-2 tie, which, if your One Pump has got to feel excellent being down 2-0, great comeback for them in this match.
They still have 50 seconds left in order to retake this trench, though, and they did it with the previous trench. In 40 seconds, I believe, they took the whole trench, so they still do have time. Emperor is waiting for Tom Grump to spawn, getting a few long-range kills right now. He needs to kill the guy that's deserting right now. Fails to see him, and Soren actually gets 2 very important kills that takes the speed and momentum out of this attack. So it looks like
Soren with some nice desertion kills to ensure that this attack isn't going to go anywhere for one pump. But still, I mean, a 2-2 tie is great for one pump, and for PdB, that's gotta feel like a bit of an error, being up 2-0. I mean, especially on that trench, which is not a very easy retake. Either of those trenches are easy retakes, and maybe a bit of a blunder. Now, all the initiative kind of on the side of one pump as they go into the second half.
And there we have it. A very it must feel for one pump. It must feel like a very good comeback what they did and equalize this. I didn't expect this at all. If you start losing on Parkari, and especially in the Transpirator War, it's very hard to come back from. So very good stuff by one pump, taking an equal match.
Yeah, it was, and we can see that the big names for one pump starting to come alive a little more. Tom with 54 kills, Emperor with 42, and Mando with he had an excellent game of 43 kills. We can see that the kills for PdB are noticeably less, but there hasn't been a problem for them in their matches so far this tournament. Maybe it's catching up to them as they do blow a 2-0 lead.
Well, it feels like that one pump at PdB at the beginning got actually more kills, and as they were, I'm not sure what changed for them, but either one pump stepped up a little bit more, or PdB was getting the wrong confrontations, the wrong duels, and started losing that. Or I'm not sure what changed, but for some reason it feels like PdB squandered or started to communicate less, or maybe just downright losing all of the 1v1s in these very big trenches. We saw a few very good individual plays by Tom Grump and Emperor on very key moments in this attacks and defense phases as well. So maybe it's just that Tom Grump and Emperor are now finally warmed up a little bit, and being able to just utilize their experience and I believe superior firepower and accuracy apparently.
Well, it is going to be interesting to see if maybe that half there is a turning point for one pump in this tournament. I mean, I would not have expected them to come back from being down 2-0, but the fact that they did has got to feel fantastic. And I don't know how PdB's feeling. They've won both their matches. They're up 2-0, and now this is a tie game, and one pump has, again, all the initiative. They've got the Entente side now. They're in a very good position to actually win this match all of a sudden.
It looks like the team play of PdB only covers up a slight amount of the difference in skill of the players right now. I feel like one pump is only winning because they have this very experienced players, and I feel like in the individual performance of PdB is just not strong enough to counteract the power of Tom Grump and Emperor and Mondo Leader here. So I hope that PdB will be able to stay a little bit more together, and actually get a sort of a buddy system going, or I don't know, but actually being able to trade their kills instead of dying to this very good individual plays by Tom Grump and Emperor that can just pick off one by one every single player.
Yeah, it does seem like, I really started to notice on those retakes, one pump started to kind of bring it together a little more. We could see they were a lot more comfortable. We saw some really nice split pushes from them come in. And it seemed like the team play was there a little more. And again, the fragging power of some of their bigger players seems to be coming through. We are going to be going live in just a few seconds with the second half of one pump versus PdB. One pump on the attack in the second half. Game is tied at 2 apiece. It's going to be very interesting to see if one pump can maybe squeeze out their first victory of a tournament, or if PdB can hang in there.
Let's see how One Pump is actually going to attack wow, how One Pump is going to approach this attack phase as they are starting to attack Azantali right now. Maybe they will do the same thing as the PdB did, just a mid-right push, but... Well, it feels like they are actually lagging behind a little bit more, trying to get the long-range shots before they advance, which I like. But
yeah, they're definitely opting to send more players to their far left side in the opening attack than the PdB did. They've got this is more of a split push coming out from One Pump, kind of an equal distribution of their players, half on one side, half on the other side. Some really nice opening kills for One Pump here between Emperor and Mando. Fjolnir trying to answer back with a kill of his own.
They're definitely taking a little bit more of a defensive, more calculated, it feels like, approach to this Antali side, Antali attack. Actually surgically trying to get the long-range kills and then moving up, instead of what PdB was doing, just moving up and hope you don't get squad wiped, and then spawn people in front of you instead of... well,
we can definitely see that the One Pump attack is noticeably a lot faster paced. But nice kills from PdB on the other side of the map to maybe try to slow it down a little bit. But still, I mean, look at this. The left side isn't completely open, but those One Pump players are very close and they might get in.
Grump looking to get some kills on the middle section. He gets actually both kills right there. If he kills Soren right now, he is actually looking to get his whole squad in. Respawning Lucas in the middle section. He needs to get his last kill. And he kills La Fortune right there. Firmly securing the right side of the Antali, of this Central Powers trench right now.
And One Pump in the far right side and also very close on the left side. PdB facing pressure from all flanks right now. Trying to push into the middle, looking to find a kill. Misses his first shot. There is another player there. Well, he's behind both of them. He's able to take both players down and continue his push in the middle.
Gets taken down by La Fortune right here, but in that aggression, Monoliter and his squad were able to push up on the far left, actually securing that.
Just completely overwhelmed right now. It looks like they're wiped. This is definitely going to be a camp for One Pump. Very fast start from them, carrying that momentum from the second half maybe into this match so far.
We're not giving this up without
PdB does get the spawns close to the trench, fortunately though, before the camp comes in, just in the nick of time, but still. The best positions for them to be in, not how you want to start a match.
Well, nice even trades for PdB right now. As Spartan is looking to recapture the far left side. First, spawning his squad mates, very important. And then we can actually see them walking into the left side. But actually, most of the kills going in favor of PdB, as PdB spawns all the squad mates back in the middle. But not before the Antali are secured in the far right.
Very nice push coming through for PdB. And One Pump is wiped, so this should be a recap for PdB. It is definitely going to be. One Pump is still very close on this other side of the trench, so PdB not out of danger quite yet. As One Pump pushes both flanks of the trench.
Antali already firmly secured, already very close towards in the middle part here. As Sheena is looking to secure the left side again.
And it's just Spartan left, and I think that is... Oh no, it is... Dick is holding the far right side with his teammate La Fortune. Gonna get the stab kill on the Luke House, so... They are able to secure this side of the trench, but the cap is still gonna come in for One Pump. Tom trying to do something about it, gets taken down by Dick, who's doing a very good job of holding the side of the trench. Spots one more player there, we'll see if he can get another kill. We're able to take down one of his teammates. Dick not able to get the frag. So PdB still feeling very pressured on the side right now. In a very tough spot as Emperor goes for the push, but Dick and La Fortune getting a couple of kills their own way to ensure that they do not give up this foothold. As the PdB, as the other PdB squad is pushing, trying to come to the aid. help them out a little bit here, but Tom getting a spawn takes down Dick.
Forward, blood!
It's hard to find people that stay alive in this trench. So many people are dying. The favor is for PdB right now, slowly retaking this trench. Dig the Head's trying to get the cross spawns, just cross shots right now, but gets taken down by Tom Grump, and so on and so on. It's ridiculous to see how many kills are actually going down in the Picardy match, and still with the equal spawn timers constantly. Yantali is able to, well, balance it out, clear the central powers from this trench, and it's looking like both central power squads have been fully pushed out right now. So PdB in a rough spot, having to retake this trench completely with 2 reset squads.
Yeah, finally maybe a chance for One Pump to get more of a proper defense setup here. They pressured PdB relentlessly there, didn't give them any breathing room, and they were finally able to clear them. But PdB is pushing towards the middle and the right side for One Pump. Lots of time on the clock, so PdB, plenty of opportunity for them to still retake this trench. But I have to say, if One Pump can defend this, if One Pump can get a successful defense, I have a feeling they're going to go on to win this game.
One Pump is doing a tremendous job getting all those kills. Everything on the kill board is actually going in favor of One Pump right now. As only 3 people and 1 squad is in the middle of no man's land, trying to restart this whole attack.
And we're kind of starting to see what we would have expected out of One Pump. Tom and Emperor at 18 and 16 kills apiece. Only 1 player on PdB at double digits, and that is Banana with 10 kills. So, looks like One Pump is starting to come alive here.
The Mono leader does get executed for desertion right there, not getting back into the trench. I really like how much One Pump is just dancing on top of the trenches right now, trying to secure the kills as far as they can, as far away as they can.
Yeah, I'm really liking One Pump's defense here as well. I'm only a minute left now in the attack. PdB is encroaching on the far left side, but still, One Pump's had a very, very solid defense here. They're going to face one real test, and that is going to be this PdB push that's coming in on this flank. They've got 4 players, probably more that are going to spawn in. This will probably be the attack phase here. If One Pump can defend this attack on the far left, they will probably be able to hold this trench.
Mono leader actually taking...
But it looks like Dick was able to get in on the opposite end, but he is going to face some pressure. Well, nice kill by La Fortune. Stab kill on Emperor. Maybe now an opening for PdB on the opposite flank.
Mono leader actually getting 2 very important kills on the left side. If he kills the last guy on the left, he prevents the Germans from running into the right side, but sadly he isn't able to, so the central powers are looking to spawn everyone in to the far right side for the central powers.
I think Mondo is aware of the fact that Spartan might be holding here. He is trying to get the flank. He gets 1 kill. He's going to try to find the foothold, but a smart play from Soren. But nice trade there by Mando, and that's going to do it. One Pump with the successful defense. They're going to go on the attack. Things are looking very bad right now for PdB.
What is PdB doing wrong in order to... Well, it feels like they're very fragile. They're losing too many duels, but what are they doing wrong exactly that they get, well, this stomped? Because we're 26 minutes still... there's still 26 minutes left in this match, but it feels like they're not able to stabilize.
Yeah, no, it does look like... Yeah, PdB's defenses have been very weak, it seems. Yeah, I'm not exactly certain what the difference has been, other than just Tom and Emperor seeming to just kill everyone. And also Mondo Leader and Mando having very good games. It seems like the kills aren't there for PdB right now, and maybe this was a bit of a mistake to choose this map.
I think this the map Picardy is such a big map that there's just too much room for One Pump to maneuver in, and this is where these guys just shine, getting those long range kills and also close range and 1v1s. They more times than not win their duels.
One Pump already in the trench. Mando in this far right side. A couple of teammates. Banana's going to try to push and deal with it, but Banana's missing shots. He does finally take Mando down, but as we see, Emperor and a couple of the players are in the far left side. I do think PdB is aware of this, though. Soren's going to push, but a nice kill by Lukehouse. Good trade by Fiona, though. But One Pump is also close on the other end of the trench, so again, I think what we're seeing from One Pump is really nice split pushes. They pressure both sides very well, and I don't feel like PdB has ever really had an answer to this. You know, where PdB would seem to push most of their players to one end, play more methodical and slowly, wait, get in with 50 seconds left, and then go for the cap. It seems like One Pump comes at them much faster and from both directions simultaneously, and it doesn't seem like PdB really has an answer to that. One Pump is commencing their cap. Mando holding this side, knowing that there's going to be a PdB push coming in. PdB does spawn all their players in, though, so they are going to deny the cap for the time being.
Tom Grump actually getting a few very nice kills on Spartan all across the map, it feels like. As One Pump is trying to defend this whole trench. I'm struggling to see what's happening right here. Tom Grump actually getting killed in the end by Spartan. But he's just playing around with the PdB players right there. I expected him to die much earlier.
And there was a really nice push there from Dick on his far left side to take down the other squad for One Pump. So they are isolated now to just one squad in the trench. As we can see, their other squad is back in the no man's land. The other thing to consider is it might only be 25 seconds, but they are going to get the time bonus, so they're back to a minute and a half on the attack. And the other factor to consider is the fact that for One Pump, they don't need any more caps. If they can just run the clock down on this trench line as well, I mean, that's perfect for them. Pressure is going to start to mount on PdB to have a successful defense and clear out One Pump, because I know that they're now in a losing position. And Emperor with some really nice kills on this far right side does get traded down by last function, but still, the damage is done.
Emperor taking 3 kills into his grave in that single push, and I think that's actually the moves that win One Pump this trenches right now. As they're looking to clear out the last central powers right now. Tom Grump with a huge flank, very good flank, and that's making the Anzani taking this trench very quickly, especially now the spawn comes through for Tom Grump's squad, and Tom Grump is able to kill the last central powers. So there we are, One Pump taking this 3-1 lead in this match already, and it's looking very, very difficult for PdB to come back from this.
And I think that cap is probably going to do it. But in fairness, One Pump was down by 2 caps as well, with very similar amount of time left. So PdB, you can't count them out just yet. But we have seen this game turn completely in the favor of One Pump, and notably, Tom Grump on 36 kills. The next closest on PdB is 19. So the kill differential is really starting to show, and the big players for One Pump really starting to shine in this match. PdB is on the far right side. I don't know if One Pump's aware of this. They are now as Tom spots out Dick, but there still are 2 players holding this area.
Tom Grump actually advancing on the guys you saw right there, killing La Fortune. And I believe that's actually the end. Oh no, the Germans spawn in the middle section, looking to resecure the far right.
And I don't. Maybe they are. There's one player, Mando. He knows the threat's coming. He takes him down, gets 1 kill. But there's still a few players in the middle area for PdB in this bunker position. The attack is just really scattered for PdB. It's not centralized. It's not focused on any one specific area. They're just kind of all over the place right now. Tom pushing this middle bunker position does take 1 kill, spots another player in the no man's land, also takes down Symphony. So I mean,
everything is going in favor for One Pump right there. Tom Grump killing 3 people on the hill position, and the rest of One Pump is also stepping up. So it feels like PdB is just getting picked apart from all over the trench.
Yeah, I mean, PdB had a great start to this game, but it's just been all one pump ever since that first retake. And again, as I said, PdB's attacks look really scattered. They're just, it doesn't really look like they're pushing together as a team as they have been previously. So what was working for them, it doesn't seem like they're doing it anymore. But they do get some players in the trench in the middle area, and they are pushing on the far right side as well. Spartan, another player. Mon leaders might get pushed here, but he's holding for the spawns. We'll see if he can get some help in time or not. Spawns do come in for one pump, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Gap is extremely close right now for PdB. So I think PdB is going to get it. They should. It's a 99. The cap does come in for PdB, so a huge cap, a much needed cap for PdB to make sure that they're not out of this game quite yet. 9 minutes on the clock. Game is not over yet.
It is still possible, as we're looking at the same scoreline as we had with the one pump in the same situation. So maybe this is a turnaround for PdB as well, but they need to seriously step up with their kills. It feels like they're missing all their duels, and I was looking at La Fortune actually taking on 1 versus 2 and still came victorious out of that duel, as he's just reacting faster than Monoliter and the rest. It feels like the individual performance of one pump is just they are just better.
And I also think it's worth noting that, you know, right now for PdB, their top player is actually LaFortune with 25 kills. He's outfragging everyone else on the team. So for one pump, Tom almost at 50 kills. I mean, kill differentials just continue to widen. And the recap came in for one pump, so yeah, I do think that this game is pretty much secured for one pump. There's only 8 minutes left on the clock, and PdB is, well, not wiped out of this trench yet, but they are very isolated on this far outside position, and the one pump pushes are coming in. We'll see if they can clear them. The kills are going the way of PdB so far. Spartan taking down a couple of players. And Fiona are also pushing on the opposite end, getting a kill, so really nice. Pretty much all the kills right now going the way of PdB. Really great stuff from them. Excuse me.
And because of that, they are actually looking to secure this trench very quickly, but they lost the trench already. So this is going to look... If they only have 3 minutes... If they defend this trench perfectly, without any delay, they still have a full attack in order to, well, equalize this as well. But it's going to... They can't afford any mistakes anymore. They can't wait a minute or two to clear the foothold. They can't retake this trench and lose it again. If that happens, it's all over. So no.
PdB needs a clean defense here.
Exactly.
I think if one pump can get another cap, that will most certainly do it. So it is do or die right now for PdB. There's 6 minutes on the clock. They've got 3 minutes. For certain, they have to stay on the defense, so even if they can defend clearly, it's not going to be an easy task to retake that line, but still very possible. The other thing as well to consider is if one pump can just kill, get enough kills as well, they can extend the attack by 1.5 minutes, which would probably be enough. I mean, I would be very doubtful that you can retake a trench with only 1.5 minutes left on the clock, so even if one pump can get enough kills, that'll probably do it. They are pushing towards this bunker position. Some nice opening kills by Tom. His team move up. Sheena leading the way. Found one kill on the Fiona.
This looks like a very powerful attack by one pump, but most of the kills are actually going in favor of PdB right there.
A solid defense right now for PdB on that bunker position.
La Fortune actually getting a
Tom is on the other side.
And he needs to kill that guy on the far right side in order to, well, easily get in, of course. But he already got one, so it's a 1v1 right now, and I think Trump can actually win this one. And then the whole right is for him. Repositioned by his opponent right now, and I think he's outsmarted a little bit there by Dick the Hat. Very well played by Dick the Hat, getting the kill on Trump Grump as he was pushing up. Very important kill by Dick the Hat right there.
Solid defense right now by PdB. all the kills going their way, so they're a lot more stabilized. See that there's really no presence for One Pump at all, actually. They are completely wiped, and they are all the way back, about halfway in no man's land.
With one more
really
minute, this is actually the last attack they can have then in this attack phase, and it might be possible for PdB if they get like 5 kills in the next 30 seconds when they're still in no man's land. This attack is defused as well. I don't think they have a chance in, to retake this trench again, the Antani side.
And the other thing One Pump has to be careful of here is they don't want to overcommit. If the attack's going to fail, they might want to pull back and focus on the defense. But still, if they can get in and run the clock down even more, that would be very beneficial for them. Tom does make it in, or sorry, Emperor makes it in. So One Pump has made it into the trench, but not many players there. Still Emperor by himself, and PdB, they're going to have to clear him out. La Fortune makes the push, does get the kill.
Very important push by La Fortune right there, as Emperor was waiting to spawn in 2 of his mates. Which would, Tom Grump especially would help tremendously in order to clear this trench. So a very important kill by La Fortune. And it looks like they are actually slowing down this attack enough, with only 20 seconds on the clock for this attack phase.
And like One Pump is going to be able to get in, so yeah, very nice defense by PdB here to make this game. So give themselves a chance to tie this game up with 3 minutes on the clock. Or there is one player, yeah, he is going to get taken down. One last second push for Mando. This could be dangerous for One Pump. They've committed most of their players to a desperate push in the end, and they don't really have anybody in the trench to defend, so right now it's basically just PdB allowed to go through the no man's land unopposed. Really only Tom was in the back. The One Pump players are getting into the trench just now. It's a lot of distance that PdB was able to cover.
The most important part, because of that, One Pump was able to skip the most dangerous part of the no man's land in the complete open of the opposing hills. So on the left side, they're already very close in order to get in.
The push is already coming in for PdB. This is a very dangerous situation. Oh, if One Pump even knows that they're in. Might not.
The Hack actually getting a lot of getting a lot of aggression towards him, a lot of aggro pulled towards him. 3 players actually against him, but I don't think if PdB is still in on the far right, I don't think they actually know this. Now they do know.
Jump shot. He does take down Banana, so Mondo is going to push, try to deal. There's only 1 player right now holding, but there's another player that's getting in who's going to flank Mondo. Good kill there by Soren. But is he going to expect the player around the corner? No, he's not. But Dick is still there, and he is going to wait for the spawns to come in. But as I say this, there is only a minute and a half, so pressure really is on PdB. But the spawns came in behind. Spartan was able to get the stab on Mondo, but he is traded out, or Mando was able to get the stab, and then Mondo trades for Mando. But Fortune pushing on the opposite end, gets 1 kill on the Sheena. There's a teammate there. Can he get the second kill? He needs this. He does get it. So now, great stuff by La Fortune.
They had actually in the middle section, clearing Klaus from the middle section, actually making sure this trench is going extremely fast in favor of the Germans right now. With 1 minute on the clock, this is extremely close. If any one of the teams...
The only issue right now for PdB is the fact that their other squad is stuck in the no man's land. So this is going to be a big issue.
When 4 people of One Pump are actually going to die right now, I feel like this could still go in favor of PdB, but they need to play this perfectly. They need to stick together like they are always doing. Wait for each other, get all the trade kills, and they might be able to still capture this trench.
40 seconds on the clock. It's now one last chance for PdB. They're going to have to push it now. One Pump knows this. They're just going to hold, but all of PdB's players are in. Mono should be the first point of contact here for them.
Every one of both teams are in this trench right now. And
PdB, I don't know if PdB should be playing this slow. They're waiting, but they don't have any time to wait. They have to go now. The kills do go the way of One Pump, so that should do it. It should be One Pump's victory.
This was very well defended by One Pump, just taking a very passive position. And all the kills are going in favor of One Pump, taking advantage of their experience and their accuracy. a very good move by One Pump, and I think if PdB was a little bit more aggressive there, and a little bit more coordinated, they could have still taken this trench, but sadly for them, One Pump is able to take this victory with 1 trench ahead.
That was an extremely close game. I think if PdB was able to get their players, had the other squad in the trench when the in the last minute of the game, they would have got the cap, but their other squad was stuck in the no man's land, which allowed One Pump to hold and also get more of their players in to reset the cap. And then just in the last minute of the game, I think PdB, I mean, it was one last gambit, but still, they needed to push and they hesitated, which unfortunately for them, ensured One Pump's victory. So One Pump does pick up their first victory of the tournament, and PdB, a team that was undefeated yesterday, drops their first match.